Hi everyone, it's me, Linda B, and welcome back to my channel. Woo, today it's gotten worse for Tiffany Henyard. You know, I did some videos about her. She's the mayor of the village of Dolton and also the supervisor of Thornton Township in Illinois. And she's in a lot of trouble. And I told you about the FBI investigating her and all the trouble she's in for misuse of funds and her criminal past and everything else. Well, it's heating up. It's heating up for her. It amazes me how long these things take to get done. But I'm going to react to this news clip and you guys give me your thoughts. So here we go.
Stop creating chaos. You do not stand for me, and I want you to step down.
The mayor of Dolton, Tiffany Henyard, lashed out at her board of trustees during another tense meeting.
She vetoed the board's decision to require the village to open its financial books, as well as the board's call for a federal investigation into misuse of funds. Eric Wrong is in the newsroom with the latest. Eric.
Well, good morning. The mayor last night blamed the media as well as the board of trustees for causing chaos in the village. She did admit to a $2 million budget deficit. However, trustees say it's really millions more.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard last night wasting no time shutting down trustees and
I heard that it was more than $7 million deficit, not just $2 million. So I did hear it was like 7.4 million. Anyway, it was more than $7 million. And they had a $2 million surplus. Then Miss Girl here gets in there and just busts that wide open by her overspending, taking trips to Vegas and everywhere else, and her own personal security detail, which she probably needs her own security detail with how she's treating people. You don't know, how mad these people could get. So let's continue watching this.
critics.
The veto message is related to the secret squirrel means, yes, that the board of trustees have.
During an emergency meeting late last month, the board unanimously passed a resolution that calls for a federal investigation into the mayor and demanding the village's financial records be made available.
Stop creating chaos in your village.
The board vowed to override her veto and said they have.
Did she say stop creating chaos in your village? She needs to stop creating chaos, allegedly. Allegedly. But a unanimous decision to go to get an FBI investigation of her. Unanimous? That means something looks like something really wrong going on there.
The votes to do it.
The mayor can blame everybody for what's going on, but she has to look at herself. Nobody told her to get on TV and lie like that.
The trustees referring to a WGN Investigate story, which focused on her use of taxpayer money, not only as Dolton's mayor, but as Thornton Township supervisor and her charity.
Only judge when you got both sides of the story, not one-sided narratives, which is negative narratives in the media.
The village, under Henyard's leadership, moving media at last night's meeting to the back of the room, nearly out of sight of people speaking during public comment. But their message to the mayor was heard loud and clear.
You lie to us as residents. You do not stand for me. And I want you to step down as mayor today and save our village from this deficit that you have caused.
Now, trustees plan to try and override the mayor's veto at next month's meeting. We're live in the newsroom. I'm Eric Rung, WGN News.
Wow, guys. Oh, that woman was very passionate. She said, "You do not stand for me. I want you to step down." And people like that who are in the wrong a lot of times, they don't want to step down. They're enjoying all the benefits that they're getting right now. I wonder how long she thinks she can just veto everything. They're going to override the veto next month. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever. And I wish it just was a lot quicker than that they can just override it right then and it doesn't have to take a whole month. But you saw my hopefully you've seen my previous videos. If you haven't, I will link it at the end of this one, or you can just view those. But she's been in a lot of trouble. She has a criminal history that she was arrested. There's a mugshot of her where she was arrested for trespassing into vehicles, like going into vehicles unauthorized. Doesn't mean that she damaged the vehicle, but she was not supposed to be in someone else's vehicle. And so she has a criminal history. She's allegedly hired a convicted, registered child sex offender as her code enforcement officer. She has spent a lot of money and refuses to provide expense reports to the trustees like she's supposed to. She's supposed to do that monthly and has not done so. Ugh. And the town, she's a Democrat. Let's put that out there. And the town is more than 90% Black, like 91% or higher Black. And I bring that up because a lot of times Black people vote Democrat, and they saw her. She's a Black woman, clearly. They probably thought, she probably used a lot of smooth talking and charisma to get them to vote for her. But someone should have looked at her past and said, oh, wow, she has a criminal past. I don't know what happened there. I really don't. Maybe the one before her, maybe the mayor before her was so horrible that she was the only option. I don't know. But um the fact that she has got this city, this little town in a deficit like this, and also she was accused of attempted murder by a former trustee. Her name is Valeria. I can't remember her last name. Valeria is her first name. And I did a video on that as well. And this woman said that she believes Tiffany Henyard was behind her being shot at her home. There were vehicles in the parking lot that were shot up. There were 9 bullets, I believe, and there's a video of these two guys jumping into a white SUV and speeding off. That was caught on camera. That is crazy. I don't know how true that is, but that is insane. She's got all of this going on with her, and also where she was not allowing local business owners to run their business. They were saying that because they didn't donate to her campaign or because they provided a service, like one man is a caterer, he catered a service, catered an event to one of her political opponents, and she wouldn't allow him to renew his business license. So she strikes back, and she strikes back hard, and it's going to come to an end. She is going to have to leave in a few weeks, and that will be good riddance. They can get someone that's a real mayor, that'll look out. And I pray it's someone that's not. I pray it's someone that's going to do right, because a lot of times people will claim they're going to do better. They get up there and do the exact same thing or worse, taking advantage of the power that they have. They're not looking out for the citizens, they're looking out for themselves. I'm going to pray for them a good mayor. But you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as I always say, march on, warriors.